Alright, so we are back with another braces update, and let's see, it has been 15 months now, so we're gonna get all up close and see what's going on in here. And there's quite a bit, because this last time they moved around a bunch of brackets and added in another spring again, and this weird little tie and all that. So we're gonna jump into my mouth. We're gonna jump into and look and see everything that's going on in here. And yeah, so 15 months, and the time before last that I went in, they changed my orthodontist. So because he moved and I have a new orthodontist, so that's kind of the reason why there's so many changes. So I'll explain a little bit more after I show you guys, because I know you want to see what's going on. But yeah, so that's why, some of the repositioning and some of the changes, and let's just get right in there. So the top, there are some changes on the top now. So if you look here, and I have the pearl bands this time, and I know I said at some point I was like, I don't like the pearl ones, but I changed my mind and I do like them because I think they just look nice with the metal and they kind of blend in and they're not as dark as the silver. But anyway, so here, there's a lot of work being done right here, right now. So if you see that, and I went in a week ago, so it's had a little bit of time to move down. This wire here was much more crooked, this was higher, and I believe this tooth is being brought down a little bit. And see how it's curved? They are bringing it down, and then I believe they're going to try to turn it to fill this space here. And so it's rounded here because my teeth were so crooked before that, the first time around, that it was turned and that these were all messed up, and then it was wearing here. And then there's also, can you see this little light spot? And it's an enamel wear because I ate too many lemons when I was very, very young. I ate a ton of lemons. We had a lemon tree, and I would just go and grab lemons and just eat lemons. So don't eat too many lemons because they actually wear off the enamel on your teeth, and then you end up with something like that if you go overboard with it. But anyway, so they're turning this. So they took this bracket off, and then they put a new one on, and they put it up higher and angled a little bit to line up with this tooth because it is turned. So that's the work right now on the top. They're working on turning that, pulling it down, and then I believe turning it over. So I can feel it. I've been taking quite a bit of Tylenol over the last week because it's just a constant pressure of moving all of that. And then on the bottom, we also repositioned two of the brackets. So this one and this one, and the spring is back. So see here, the spring, they put that back on because this tooth just couldn't get in there. There wasn't enough space. So they put the spring on, they put the bracket back on, and they tied a little clear, I don't even know how well it's gonna show up on here because it's clear, but they tied this plastic tie on there and then tied it to this tooth over here so that it wouldn't turn back around. They wanted to tie it to the spring, but I guess it wouldn't tie to the right place because they would want to open the space and then bring that tooth forward. So I'm going to try to show you what they did here. So here, as you can see, you really can't see, but there is a tie there, and it's tied to this bracket. So they repositioned this one and this one because this one is also behind, a little bit behind here, and then this one is way behind. It's turned out, there's just not enough space there, and you can kind of see it right there. There's the tie right there. Okay, and then the bands. So here's the band, and I'm going in a couple weeks. They're gonna look at my gum back here because it's kind of irritated, and it's been irritated for a month, and they don't really know why it's irritated because there's nothing poking it. So they're gonna look at it and see what's going on there, and they did the regular like x-ray check a while ago. They said everything's good, so I'm going in to see a dentist. They're gonna see what's going on with my gums back there, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, everything is good. It's moving and the pain is subsiding a little bit. And then the bands up here, everything's still the same. And yeah, so that's it. So 15 months, and I don't know how long I'm gonna have these things on, but 15 months so far, and going back in a couple weeks just to see the dentist, and this is a little bit past 15, it's like 15 and a half months. So we'll have a 16-month update and then just some more monthly updates as we go through. So yeah, I will see you guys back here next time.